Shout out to Money Brown, man. Ernest Jr. Boy, Money Brown, he get a lot of money, that's why I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Hey, this is Ryan Garcia here. Shout out to Money Brown TV and keep punching, baby.
Yo, what's going on out there, Fight World? This your boy Money back with another one, fam. And this one here is on two big dogs in this fight game. We got the legendary Canelo Alvarez, the hottest fighter on the planet, the 4-division world champion, the undisputed super middleweight world champion, the #1 pound-for-pound king, looking to be the greatest Mexican fighter of all time and one of the greatest to ever lace him up. And then we got Oleksandr Usyk, the Ukrainian, the 2-division world champion, the former undisputed world champion, and the current unified heavyweight world champion. He's also looking to do more special things as he continues his career. But Oleksandr Usyk came out and said he is willing to face Canelo Alvarez at the Cruiserweight division, but he want to keep his titles at the heavyweight division because that's where he want to reign. I want y'all to listen to what Oleksandr Usyk had to say, and I'll be back with a great assessment, family.
Yeah, I can do it. I can fight in cruiserweight, but the only one thing is I keep my belts in heavyweight, and then I go back cruiserweight. I fight him, then I come back to heavyweight because I want to fight heavyweight.
Do you think that'll be a difficult fight? I know Canelo's a really skilled fighter, but you know he's pretty small. Do you consider that a difficult fight or not so much?
Я думаю, что он выиграет этот поединок. You asking him about fighting Canelo, or just in general, or his fight now?
No, him fighting Canelo.
Oh,
I wanted to know if he goes. Like, dude.
Мне придется выиграть его, I will have to beat him.
You mentioned earlier Canelo pretty boy. What did you mean by that?
Sorry?
You mentioned earlier Canelo being a pretty boy.
Him is like a good job for him, moving up 4 or 5 different weight classes and fighting guys. Good for him.
Now, as y'all heard, he said he's willing to come down and face Canelo, right? And he said that Canelo is a great fighter. He did acknowledge Canelo was a great fighter, things of that nature. And, Canelo haven't even been at the cruiserweight division yet, to defeat Makabu, to become a world champion at the cruiserweight division. And we see everybody wants Canelo. I mean, if he's not the greatest fighter in the game, then how come everybody want him from fucking 147 to the heavyweight division? Let's keep it real. You feel me? But Canelo Alvarez, man, the things he's doing is special. And people say that he can't get no credit, no just due. Now, we all know Oleksandr Usyk just became unified heavyweight world champion, defeating Anthony Joshua. A beautiful accomplishment, man. Beautiful. Coming from the cruiserweight division, being undisputed at the cruiserweight division, beating everybody in the tournament, says a lot about Usyk. Usyk is a Ukrainian. He's willing to face any and everybody, and you got to salute it. I salute it. I like his heart. I like his style of fight. He's been coached by Lomachenko's father, and Antonini Lomachenko, right? So he's under a great structure. And Usyk is a very disciplined fighter. And like I say, over in the Ukrainian, Usyk and Lomachenko, they like gods. They like gods with the things they doing, right along with the Klitschko's, right? So you got to respect Usyk. And I'm not mad at Usyk for wanting to fight Canelo. I have no problem with him wanting to fight, the hottest fighter on the planet, that's giving everybody their biggest paydays, right? That's putting people on the biggest stage of their careers. And we know these things, but people won't admit it. But Canelo Alvarez, like I said, y'all, 4-division world champion. World champion at super welterweight, the middleweight division, super middleweight, and light heavyweight. Now you want to go to cruiserweight to become a 5-division world champion. Now we all know once you get up to the 5th weight class, your 5th division, we all know you pressing the limit. You feel me? We know you pressing the limit. And for people to go to 6 and 7 and 8, it'd be for the perfect fights when you go up to achieve those goals. So with Canelo Alvarez, right? Canelo never gets the benefit of the doubt. He never. But it's okay. Because, to be great, you got to do great things. To be great, you have to do great things. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, Canelo will welcome a fight with Oleksandr Usyk. I say it again. Canelo Alvarez will welcome a fight with Oleksandr Usyk because of his heart. because of Canelo heart, because of what he stands for, and wanting to fight the best in each division, regardless of what anybody says. Regardless of what anybody says, bro. You understand? But the thing is, people want to see Canelo lose so bad, they don't give a damn who he fight. He can fight a heavyweight. Oleksandr Usyk is a heavyweight right now. People are asking him, would he come back down to cruiserweight to fight Canelo Alvarez? After this man is a champion at the heavyweight division. That's how bad they want to see Canelo Alvarez lose. So where they'll put him in the ring with a fucking heavyweight and don't care. And, oh, well, you know, he want to be great, so let him go fight this fighter. Let him go. But Canelo heart, his heart, because he's already sparring heavyweights with Frank Sanchez. You feel me? Big dog status. Put some fucking respect on Canelo's name. But the thing is, nobody else get this kind of energy but Canelo Alvarez. Nobody else get this type of energy but Canelo Alvarez. But let's just say, hey, you know, Canelo see Usyk, he's saying what he's saying, right? First, Canelo has to go up and become a world champion first. He has to go up and become a world champion because he wants to be a 5-division world champion. He can establish himself in a division, but we all know that he's not going to stay at the cruiserweight division, in my opinion. But let's just say, okay, Usyk, let's get it on, let's get it in, right? Canelo still ain't getting no credit. He still ain't getting no credit. But it just shows you the dog in Canelo Alvarez. It just shows you that when you're willing to be the best and be great and go over and beyond, that you're willing to face anyone, bro. You're willing to face anyone. So I'm no Canelo looking at Usyk like, you don't put no fur in me. You don't put no fucking fur in me. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn how big you are. You don't put no fur in me. And if you're willing to come down to cruiserweight, come on down. Come on down. You feel me? And this is no disrespect. But don't talk shit as a heavyweight champion and you holding those titles and you know you're trying to fight Tyson Fury and shit like that. You know? But if you're willing to come on down, then come on down. But I haven't even went up yet. Right? The fight haven't been signed, sealed, and delivered. My man's still working out things with his mandatory. We got to see if we can make these things happen. And then I will be at the cruiserweight division for however long I want to be at the cruiserweight division. And notice not ducking nobody. Nobody. This is called chess, not checkers. But to go up to your 5th division, be the world champion, and become a 5-division world champion is special, bro. Very special. Very special. But looking at Canelo and Usyk, I still pick Canelo to win. You know? Oleksandr Usyk is a hell of a boxer. I give him that. A hell of a boxer. And he got some pop with him. He's a big-ass dude. He got some pop with him. I don't think he's smarter than Canelo Alvarez. I don't think Usyk is smarter than Canelo. And Usyk got a hell of an IQ on him. I give him that. Hell of an IQ. But Canelo body work, right? You're going to have to work to get inside Canelo body work, Canelo power, right? I think all that shit will take a toll on Oleksandr Usyk as the fight goes on. Now, credit, Usyk will try to keep him on the end of that jab, or try to outbox him, and then sometimes try to stand his ground and take it to Canelo. But I think Canelo IQ will outdo him. I think his IQ will outdo him. You feel me? And it's a hell of a fight. It's a hell of a fight. You got the undisputed champ at the super middleweight division fighting the undisputed champion that was at the cruiserweight. Let that sink in. Was the undisputed champion at the cruiserweight division, now the unified champion at the heavyweight division. It just shows you Canelo is a bad motherfucker. And if he does some shit like that, you got to start telling motherfuckers to move to the side. You did? You got to start telling people to move to the side. Period. Because Canelo belongs with the greats already. But if he go defeat Oleksandr Usyk, one of the top dogs at the heavyweight division, everybody better praise Canelo. Everybody better praise Canelo. That's bigger than an Andrade. That's bigger than a Charlo. That's bigger than a Beterbiev. That's bigger than a Bivol. That's the biggest thing you can do in boxing. If Canelo go to cruiserweight and he defeat Oleksandr Usyk, who all y'all want to put in the ring with him, making it as if, oh, he go do this to Canelo, he go do that, and Canelo defeat that man. If he defeat that man, y'all boys better give him his fucking just due. Y'all better give him his just due. Because y'all are willing to put a heavy weight in the ring with Canelo Alvarez just to see him lose. Just to see him lose. And if he overcome that obstacle, y'all boys better zip it up and don't say shit. Period. And I give credit to Usyk. Like I say, To do what he's done at cruiserweight and at heavyweight, defeating the top dog, well, one of the top dogs at the heavyweight division, cleaning out the cruiserweight division, man, that's legendary. You know what I mean? Hall of Fame status. Hall of Fame status. Period. Hall of Fame status. But Canelo Alvarez is a legend already in that Hall of Fame status as well. You feel me? And Oleksandr Usyk understand that he's a great fucking fighter. Understand it. You know? So, a lot of people like try to script Canelo #1 pound for pound glory and try to give it to Usyk. But I beg to differ. I beg to differ. Because Usyk is not a bigger star than Canelo Alvarez. Usyk has not accomplished more than the Canelo Alvarez. Right? And I can go on and on with this situation. But I like Usyk, and this ain't me dragging him through the mud. This just me showing people the heart of Canelo Alvarez that he will face Oleksandr Usyk. That he ain't afraid to step up to the plate. You dig what I'm saying? And that if he do defeat that man that y'all think they can beat him, all you motherfuckers that want to put him in the ring with Usyk better give him his just due. Give him his just due. You feel me? At the end of the day, man. Because Canelo Alvarez is going for greatness. And these type of challenges Canelo will thrive off of. He's not afraid of no fucking Usyk. At all. Canelo fears no man in this boxing game, bro. He's on top of this shit. Whether y'all want to admit it or not. He's on top of this shit. And y'all ain't pressuring no other fighter the way y'all are pressuring Canelo Alvarez. It says a lot. It says a lot. When y'all look up, y'all the ones putting 1 million fighters in front of Canelo, but y'all not putting 1 million fighters in front of other fighters. And I'm okay with it. Because that just let me know what y'all think of Canelo Alvarez. That just let me know what y'all think of Canelo Alvarez. He's one bad motherfucker. And y'all want to send him up against every bad motherfucker. Because y'all know it's going to be hard to beat that man. Period. So Oleksandr Usyk came out, child, and said that he's willing to face Canelo Alvarez at the cruiserweight division. You know, that's something Canelo got to sit down and accept, because what Canelo wants, Canelo get, like Oleksandr Usyk said. Everything revolves around Canelo Alvarez at the end of the day. Period. You feel me? If they can make it happen, it will be at cruiserweight. I do got Canelo coming out victorious in that fight. And if Canelo put a hydration clause up in that bitch, I don't want to hear nothing from none of y'all cats. Nothing. Nothing. You feel me? Because that boy's a heavyweight. Period. Shouts out to Oleksandr Usyk, man. I hope you get the fights you want, the heavyweight division. You are a Hall of Famer. Shouts out to my guy Canelo Alvarez. Keep doing your thing, Kane. Go out there. Show them motherfuckers why you the baddest boy in the game. Why you going to be the greatest Mexican fighter of all time and one of the greatest to ever lace them up. I'm looking forward to seeing y'all back in the ring. Until then, it's your boy Money. It's the NSBC moving. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. If you want to donate OG Money on Cash App, TreyHound52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend. Hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, share the videos. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.